So Rick had this thing that when I hit the stage, I have to pimp the audience in a good way. They have to follow everything I say.
Do-do-ba, do-do-ba. Ba, 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 ba. Do-do-do-do-do.
They have to let me pimp them. They have to love the music. They need to know all the songs. They need to know that this joint is not a cigarette. This is a joint. And if you want to smoke it with us, we'll do that.
When I got there, he had that giant marijuana joint on each side of him.
Joanne McDuffie was selling vinyl and cassettes in a record store in Buffalo when Rick James asked for her number to be a backup singer.
Walking out on that stage the first time as a background vocalist, it was quite frightening at first, but it was truly amazing.
We love Mary Jane. We love to smoke the reefer, no matter what the reefer.
Marijuana became important as it became less hippie jazz people and more everybody's getting high all the time. He was able to utilize, I am openly smoking dope in front of your face on stage, and I don't give a flying fuck who knows about it. As a matter of fact, that will add to my charm.
David Ritz is a ghostwriter by trade. He's made a career of channeling the voices of dozens of cultural icons. Artists like Marvin Gaye, Willie Nelson, and Sinbad.
Rick was born in Buffalo, New York, which is a tough town. He learned to operate on the streets, as his mom did. She worked for the local Italian mafia as the numbers runner. And so he was raised to look up to powerful criminals who employed his mom and kept them alive.
Buffalo was the third largest mafia family after New York and Chicago, so you know, motherfuckers had like noses over here and named Guido and, you know, fuck you Paulie and shit. And these guys were like straight gangsters, man. So Mama did a good job. You gotta remember there were 8 in his family, so he didn't dress the best, but you know, he looked good whatever he had on.
Betty Gladden was a single mom and a former Cotton Club showgirl.
Rick had that music in his soul, and she encouraged him tremendously. She really had a feeling for her baby, man.
She tried to keep Rick and his 7 brothers and sisters off the streets by raising them Catholic. Rick even spent time as an altar boy.
I had met Rick James in the 3rd grade. At the time, he was James Ambrose Johnson Jr. Had bad teeth, like I did, had bad teeth. We were 2 little dudes, real little. Played against each other in football and stuff like that. I didn't think he could sing, but he could holler real well back then. But he was a loud mouth, always talking about music.
Rick realized his gifts early on. His musicality is so flexible. He can do jazz and black R&B or white rock and roll, and he doesn't know exactly which way to go.
His mother was his guiding light. I mean, she used to take him to bars and nightclubs when he was a little guy. Not the other kids, but just him, because she saw in him something. I didn't, personally.
As a teenager, he lied about his age and joined the Navy to try to avoid the draft. At the time, a lot of young men from the ghetto were being sent to fight and die in Vietnam.
I don't know if people realize, but Rick went AWOL a lot, but I've heard as high as 13 times.
William Reinhart sang backup and played saxophone with the Stone City Band throughout the glory years. He witnessed firsthand the discipline and drive it takes to be the king of funk.
Rick was one of these guys that nobody was gonna tell him I gotta stop playing music and go fight people in Vietnam. He just wasn't gonna hear that. Well, when your number comes up, you have to report. Rick did not report. He refused to fight.
His mother would sneak him to and from Canada.
Buffalo's right over the border from Canada. You go to Niagara Falls in about 20 minutes, and then you drive another 30 or 40 minutes, you're in Ontario.